Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so grateful that you were here. You guys, today we're doing a video on how you are about to win at life or in life, or how you're about to win just in general. You're going to win very soon. This is how you're going to win. So we got the High Priestess card, the Chariot, the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Cups card. So you guys, I always tell you the importance of following your intuition, all right? You need to follow your intuition. Sometimes there is a path that seems so logical, all right? We have the Queen of Swords, right? The path that seems just so logical. And there's another path that just seems so right. It's not as logical, but it just seems right. It feels right. Something about it just has this allure. It's not seductive, but it just feels correct. And so what are you going to do? You're going to choose the path that feels right or the path that's just logical? This is like a really good example would be, you have two job offers. One, you make a little bit more money, okay? The hours are very similar. It's very similar, but you make a little bit more money here, and maybe you get like another week vacation. In this job, you don't make as much money, but it feels right. It feels good. For some reason, you know, maybe you don't get the best hours, or maybe the hours aren't as good as the other place, and the pay is not as good as the other place, but it just feels right for some reason. So what are you going to do? You're going to choose option A or option A or option B. And so what if I told you that you chose whatever one you chose, but let me tell you what they are, okay? So first option, one that pays you a little bit more. That was the sand, right? Yeah. Okay, hopefully. Yes, the one that pays a little bit more. It's like this. It goes all over the place. And then they go bankrupt and you lose your job after a month. Okay? And then there's option B that maybe the pay is not as good. You get promoted really quick, okay? You get really, really good hours because you get a promotion and the company's doing really well, so they pay you even more. And eventually you fucking take over the company. And now this is your company, all right? Or maybe not that dramatic, but you get everything you want here. Your coworkers are amazing. You get more vacation. And it's just linear and it just felt right. So that's what you need to look at life like. Sometimes things do not seem logical, all right? You need to understand that up here, logic, we have for a very specific reason. But we also have a heart. And our heart can see things that we can't see with our eyes, okay? With our mind. With our logic, all right? And so sometimes things in life don't make sense. A lot of the stuff that I do does not make sense, you guys. It's because I've learned to trust my intuition. All right. I've learned to trust when something feels right, you know, not all the time. Sometimes I choose the logical. And oftentimes they coincide. Most of the time, most of your life, they will coincide. The logic and the intuition will coincide most of the time. But sometimes they're split. All right. Sometimes they're split between logic and reason and what feels right, what feels correct. How are you about to win at life? You're about to win at life because you're trusting your intuition. Now, your intuition can see things beyond the eye. Your intuition can see things that are there, okay? In this book I was reading in mediumship, oftentimes, like when you go to mediums and stuff, a medium can, you know, channel a spirit or whatever. Say you have a grandma or someone passed on or something like that, right? And they tell the medium something, or they will tell you something in a dream. They'll say, oh, so-and-so is going to get a job here, or this and this is going to happen. It's like, well, how could you know that? How could you know that? It's because from a higher perspective, say you're a bird and you're looking down at the roads and you see an accident over here. So you know that the people over here, they have to take a detour over here. And you know that all the cars that trust their intuition, that are just going around for no reason, it doesn't really make sense to use this other road, but everyone's using, but for some reason you're getting told, use that road. So from a higher perspective, you're looking down, you're like, well, shit, there's an accident on that road, I'm obviously going to go over here. But your intuition is telling you, it doesn't feel good to go down this road, I'm going to go down this road today. I'm not going to trust my GPS, I'm going to go down here, or something like that. You know what I mean? And then, but if you had the higher perspective, you can see why. It makes sense. And so from the higher dimensions, all right, spirit can see all of this stuff, okay? And they can use the logic and say, oh, okay, well, so-and-so is going to get a job here because there's a position going to open up here, and I can see that it's probably going to cross paths with them, you know, and it's just like 99.9% right, unless, you know, something crazy happens, or if they use whatever everyone has free will, so you can do whatever you want. But like logically speaking, this will happen, logically speaking. But it's only logical because you can see all the facts. Sometimes in life we cannot see all the facts. You didn't know that the company was going to go bankrupt. You had no idea. Maybe nobody knew. Nobody knew. And so it was logical to take that thing. But option B just felt right. So you're going to win at life because you're going to start choosing the options that are intuitively aligning with you. Okay? And the chariot, this is a success card. So the high priestess is about your intuition. It's about trusting your feelings. It's about trusting where you're going. It's about trusting. Sometimes in life, it won't make sense to do the things or say the things or whatever the case may be. But you have to do it anyways. You have to do it anyways because that is what your intuition is telling you. We are very powerful beings, all right? Did you guys know that the heart can see beyond what is normal? I always talk about the study on this channel. So if you're new here, I'm going to talk about it again. And if you're old, well, you're lucky to hear it again. So they did this study where they measured people's heartbeats, okay, and they had an algorithm going, like a random. So if you are familiar with computer programming, it's like a random integer is like very complex, very, very, very complex computer programming to take something random. And so they show pictures, okay, and one picture would be something very cute, very nice, like a bunny, and one would be like, I don't know, like something not so pleasant, like blood, or I don't know, something like crazy that's not so fun to see, right? And so your heart starts beating faster before they flip the thing when it's something scary, and you can get like a heart reactive response before you even see that thing, before the computer even predicts that it's going to do that thing. So the people don't know what's coming up because it's a random integer and a very complex programming, but your heart can sense it. Your heart freaking knows, you guys. That is insane. So if that just proves to show you that the heart is very powerful, is very intuitive, it can sense things that is very complex, more complex than computer programming, all right? So why the heck don't you trust in it? Trust in your heart, trust in your feelings, trust in how you feel. That is how you're going to win at life, all right? So whatever it is that you want to do, take the intuitive approach. Whatever it is that you have a choice of coming up, take the intuitive approach, trust your feelings, trust what feels right. So that is what I got for you guys today. That is exactly how you're going to win at life. And you guys are going to have to let me know, what decisions are you making? All right, come back to this video and let me know what you made a decision on that didn't seem very logical, but was correct. So that's what I got for you guys today. Please like this video if you like this video. Comment down below if there's anything specific that you want to see. I love each and every one of you so very much. I'm going to give you a big kiss. I do that every single day, and I upload videos every single day. So you might as well subscribe if you haven't already. And I love you guys so much. I'm going to give you another kiss, and I will see you tomorrow.